Good morning everyone, it's day 7 in Madagascar, we're in Isalo, and today we're going up to the Waterfall of Nymphs on a nature trail. It should take about 4 hours we're told, and I'm hoping we're going to see a lot of animals. Our guide for this park has said he hopes to find us all 3 species of lemur that live here. And we've already found the first one. This national park is the second largest in Madagascar, and also the most visited. I drank tea from this plant to help my stomach earlier in the holiday. This lower one here, that's a stick insect.
That's very impressive that he saw this.
I'd never have noticed it. That's not a stick insect. These flowers aren't flowers, they're insects. So this is the red-fronted brown lemur. Oh my god, they're funky hairdos. I love these birds. Oh, that might be it. I know I love lemurs, but that might be a little bit of a highlight. Oh. I've always wanted to see a hoopoe. Our guide has asked us to wait at a campsite while he goes and tries to find the final species of lemur. Brilliant, we've already seen 2 of the 3. We've been in next to no time at all. Seen a hoopoe, which is incredible. Didn't expect to see them. Always wanted to see them. They're gorgeous, have funky little hairdos. But yeah, hopefully we get to see the Sifika, and that's 3 of 3. I've got a chameleon going for a little stroll. They're quite high up, but there's the final species of lemur.
Oh.
There he goes. It's a little quail. When you touch the leaves on this plant, they close. Open. Closed. This is an orchid growing on the tree.
Madagascar bulbul.
Ah, Bobo! We saw this earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Orange beak.
There's an ant's nest just built into a bush. And this is the Waterfall of the Nymphs. Got 2 massive tadpoles down there. We're now climbing up here to a viewpoint all the way up there. I can't believe a fire resistant tree. That is very cool. You can see where it's been banned. So that's the top of the waterfall we were just below. That sound is the Madagascar cuckoo. This is where the waterfall comes from. This plant and that plant over there are the same species, just a male and a female. This is the view from the top of the crest, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, there's a canyon down there. Tiny baobab thing. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, those little buildings just over there, you see the roofs. That's the car park where we started today. Just down there. Yeah, we've come down that valley, up the mountain, up here. Then we're going to go back down, and then down that one there to some pools. Madagascar buzzard. Massive grasshopper, isn't he? Oh my god.
Locust. It is the female one because the male is a little bit small. But the female is more beautiful color.
Wow.
God, it's beautiful. We were up there not long ago. We just come all the way back down. And from now, we're walking to the blue and black pools. And we've made it to the blue pool, and the black pool is about 50 meters along the trail. And it's our final stop, the black pool. Now, let's go all the way back. Let's see if I can come further down so we can see them better.
Oh, wow.
There's the baby. Even cooler, the ring-tailed lemurs are just here. There's tiny lemurs up there, look at them. Look at their tiny tail, their little head. We've stopped near the exit of the reserve for lunch in the little camp they have here. This is where all the lemurs are. Lemurs come by for lunch. Hey little lemur, you joining us? Look who's come back.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hey, cousin.
I don't think you're getting any food, buddy.
Don't you think that Karen looks like a lemur? A lemur kata.
Yeah.
He does.
My spirit animal.
Yeah.
That's where we were up earlier. Through the valleys. And the car park's just over there. That trail was amazing, and I could see why that's the most popular park in the country. Yeah, we saw all 3 species of lemur that are found there. Got some really good views of them in the end. Those safakas came right down in the trees. Got to see their baby. Loads of baby ring-tailed lemurs there as well. Some of them really small, diddy ones. The rainbow locust, that is a surprisingly beautiful creature. There's loads of trails you can do there. That's not the only sort of set of options of things to see. At one point this morning, we were really building up what we were going to be doing. It's like, we'll go to this natural pool and other stuff, and it was like, yeah, it's 4k here, 4k back, kilometre here, then 6 kilometres there. I was like, this is going to take all day, and the heat is going to get hot. I'm not so sure I want to do all of that. So then we settled on what the actual original itinerary said, and that was to go to the waterfall, the 2 pools, and then we added on top of that to that viewpoint. That wasn't on the original itinerary. But definitely worth it. Like, no other tourists up there. We had it entirely to ourselves. We had the waterfall with an Italian couple, briefly. They didn't stay very long. And the pools, the loads of people. An entire group of students from Tanner turned up. That one, I think, is a more popular one because you can go swimming in it. You know, lots of people we saw walking both ways. So, but yeah, there are other ones outside of the 3 things we did. But yeah, animal-wise, all sorts to see. Saw sunbirds, buzzards, quail, few chameleons. So yeah, loads. I'm told it's getting to the time of year around now. October, November is a really good time for bird watching there, so if you like your birds. And then our guide was amazing. So our main guide arranged us a lunch there, which was the best food we've eaten this trip. It was zebu meatballs with some rice. There was like a salad dish beforehand, which was also brilliant, and then just pineapple for dessert. But oh my god, it was so tasty. Absolutely amazing food. Like, knocks socks off everything else. I must admit, of all the food I've eaten in like my whole life, things I love, I think the 2 best dishes I've ever eaten have been in Madagascar. So one of my first trip at a place called Grace Lodge, and that was a zebu dish, and then this one, just so good. So yeah, our guide for the day, he was brilliant on spotting animals that stick insects. We're walking along, he just sort of stops and goes, "There's a stick insect here. There's another one here." I'm looking at it going, now you've pointed out I can see the legs, but he managed to see that at like a glance. Whereas I think anybody else would walk past that and see it, but that's what they're paid for, isn't it? That's their skill. But really impressed with that skill. It was been an absolutely amazing day. Might be my favourite day so far. The greater bamboo lemur was an amazing thing to see, being it's the last one in the reserve and it's so unlikely to see it. But today was just brilliant. The animals we saw and saw the sights, that waterfall and everything. And it wasn't too hot. You know, when you got to the top and along the cliff, it did get quite warm up there. But I think because it was another forested environment, the temperature remained reasonable. The highs this trip so far were yesterday at 37 degrees C. I think today peaked 34, 35, so not as bad. But yeah, I loved today. I think we'll leave it there. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what the plans are yet. I know we're heading down to Tulia. It's our last day with our main guide, which is Sags. Tristan's been absolutely amazing. He's a fantastic guy. He's not just a guide, he's become like a friend just in like a week. He's been brilliant. And weirdly today, our itinerary for the last few days is sort of adjusting. So we did originally plan for sort of have a free day, but Tristan sort of found out what we love and all the things we enjoy here. And he's throwing some suggestions at us, so we're currently adjusting our last few days to work out exactly what we're doing, and I think that's going to be mainly our discussion over dinner tonight. Yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye guys.